specific feedback as to how you can improve your chances the next time. And also, that feedback will also benefit you if you're looking at other programs throughout the nation. So the Advantage program, a really cool thing that we offer. Placement rate into medical school and any medical related graduate programs reaches 91% every year. We have similar stats for any other graduate program that you're looking at. Our students are very well prepared, very strong. They receive very specialized advising too if you tell your advisor you're headed to graduate school. It's not just your advisor who's going to help you. Our Career Center is really good at that as well. They will review your resumes, they'll review your personal statements as well. All of us come together to make sure that we set you up for success, again, within that 4-year period of time. Okay? Any questions about specific majors or academic life before I talk about living on campus? Okay, who's excited to live on campus? Get a little bit of independence? Yeah. Well, hopefully I'll get you excited about what it's like to live on campus. So you're required to live with us your first 2 years. Your first year, you will be in a traditional style hall. So you share a bedroom with your roommate and a series of bathrooms with your floor. We do a very, very, very good job at matching you with your roommate. Okay, our housing application, I'm going to tell you this right now, it is nosy. We ask you questions like, you know, do you snore? How many times a night or a morning do you hit snooze? Are you a morning person or an evening person? Do you like to listen to your music with your earphones on versus like with speakers? And what kind of music do you like to listen to? All that stuff. It's like eHarmony for roommates. You know, we do a really good job at matching you. We had an incoming class of 400 last year, and we only had to switch 4 people. So it is definitely a good system. After your first year, you're going to get to know lots of other people, figure out who you might want to live with in the future, so you can kind of do it that way. After your first year, you're welcome to be a part of our lottery system to live in one of our suite style halls. And suite living is suite for a reason, okay? There are 4 people in a suite, each person has their own bedroom, and you share a common area with those folks, and oftentimes it includes a kitchen. I think, Cassie, you were in which suite were you in? Burlingham? Yeah, they're gorgeous, aren't they? Yeah, yeah, so suite living is awesome. As long as you're living on campus, you do need to eat on campus as well. And the food at Pacific is very, very good. I have no obligation to eat on campus whatsoever, but I eat on campus at least 3 times a week. We have a lot of organic options for you. We cater to any kind of dietary issue you might have, from gluten-free to vegetarian or vegan. Always the longest line in our dining hall is for our made-to-order stir-fry. It is Mongolian style. It's really good stuff. That's another thing that's very customizable, so a lot of made-to-order options. After your second year as a student, you're more than welcome to move off campus. There are a lot of apartments and houses around the perimeter of campus that rent to students. You also can live on campus. We'll continue to do that. My cousin, who's a current student at Pacific, has made that decision to live on campus. All of this kind of Pacific loves it. So the hall is, again, a great option. And there's always tons of stuff to do within the residence halls too. Your RAs are going to be a lot of fun. They're going to try and get you to go to events. We have like Pacific's Got Talent every once in a while, our talent competition. We'll organize trips for you to various places. And the city of Forest Grove, it's small. It's definitely smaller than Ashland. I don't want to make any qualms about that. It is small, but it's a cool place to live. It's a quaint little town. There are lots of shops and restaurants to choose from. And you'll see on our shop windows signs that say, "Welcome Pacific University students." That is your cue to think discount. Okay, we know college students like free and discounted stuff. One of my favorite places to hang out in Forest Grove is Maggie's. Maggie's is our coffee and bakery. And how many of you here like cinnamon rolls? I see quite a few people. Maggie's has life-changing cinnamon rolls, okay? They're only $2. They're like this big. I swear you have one? So they're good, aren't they? So Cassie's my witness. Cassie's my witness. They are awesome. My first week at work, I had 2 and I need to stop. So Maggie's is great, really cheap stuff. Another cool business in Forest Grove is our pet store. How many of you have dogs? I hate to break it to you, but the first thing you're going to miss when you move away to college is your dog, okay? We have a solution though. Unfortunately, you can't have dogs in the residence halls, but our pet store will allow you to rent a puppy for an hour. Yeah. So it's good for you. It's good for That is when I told my cousins that I was going to come to work at Pacific, that is the first thing they told me, oh, you got to take advantage of the puppy rental. So definitely do that. Put that on your list of reasons to come to Pacific, okay, the puppy rental. Other things that you can expect to do as a student, what are some things you do for fun? College is not just going to be about working hard, right? What are some things you do for fun? Sports, so football, yeah. Other sports? Volleyball, track. We are a Division III school, so we have many different varsity sports to choose from. The thing about being Division III is we cannot offer athletic scholarships. Any scholarship money you get is because you're a good student. We'll talk about that a little bit later. But let me tell you, boxer athletics is really exciting, okay? It's not just students and staff members and faculty that come out to your games, it's the entire community. Both my cousins who currently attend Pacific are on the tennis team. Let's be honest, tennis is not that exciting of a sport most times, right? But the community member comes out to support them. I think it's pretty cool. And obviously football, basketball, some of the higher capacity sports bring out a lot of folks to that. I do want to mention and give you a sense of what our mascot is. We are the Pacific University Boxers, and not Boxer Dog, okay? Boxer is a Chinese Qi Lin that is a combination of a dragon, a tiger, and a dog. It was named Boxer after the Chinese Boxer Rebellion, so one of the most interesting mascots I've experienced. I don't have a visual of Boxer, that's more like an artistic rendition of what Boxer is. But how many of you have seen the Shrek movies? Lots of you, okay. So remember when Donkey and Dragon have babies in Shrek? Boxer looks like a Donkey Dragon baby. So that's our mascot. And it's funny because when you see Boxer in like mascot form, like you know, like plush mascot stuff, I have friends who ask like, are you like gargoyles or something? Because that's kind of what it looks like in mascot form. Other fun things to look forward to, we do have a number of student organizations. We have fraternities and sororities as well. The student organizations are really at the center of some of our programming, some of our events. Our largest student organization on campus happens to be the Hawaii Club. We do 25% of our students come from the state of Hawaii. So if you come to Pacific and don't make friends from Hawaii, it's really your fault. You're not socializing, apparently. But the Hawaii Club, really a really cool part of our Pacific traditions. Other things that you can look forward to doing, working on our workout room. It's completely free to students. Our track is made out of the exact same material as the one at the University of Oregon. So that's pretty cool to do. Getting into Portland is really easy. Okay, the best way of getting out there is through the use of our public transportation. So our bus will take you from Forest Grove into Hillsborough, and the Max Light Rail will take you from Hillsborough into downtown Portland, and even beyond to the airport if you're flying somewhere. So Max tickets do cost, but as students we give you discounted passes. As things that students do in Portland, they like to take advantage of the Saturday market on weekends when it's running. They also make trips to go to the Timbers games and the Trailblazers games as well. They'll take in shows and concerts. Taylor Swift was playing at Rose Garden a few weeks ago. I know a bunch of students went there. Other things to look forward to, if people like to go shopping at the mall, we do have Washington Square, which is one of my favorite places in the Tiger area. Lots of great shopping there. We're also an hour away from the Oregon coast, so if you need some ocean time, that's definitely something you can do. But aside from using public transportation to get around, we will allow you as a freshman to bring a car to campus. It's only $60 per year. I don't know what other universities in this area are charging, but where I came from, before I got to Pacific, it was over $200 a year, so $60 is super cheap. And parking near buildings, because we're small, it's pretty easy. It's easy to get around. Anyone here interested in outdoor activities like hiking, biking, being up in the mountains? I see some hands. Well, guess what? We have an entire office dedicated to that. It's called the Pacific Outback. That's their only job, is to plan fun trips for all of